because we ain't got that much. Again, it's hard to find stuff on last minute for this show. Channing Tatum, as you all know, I will be in the upcoming Channing Tatum movie Dog with him and Lily the dog. Drops February 18th in theaters. I got a smaller part in the movie, but because of this, Channing has been doing the press rounds, and he talked about taking a break from acting, and he admits that he was burned out after these two films in particular. And the ones he said that burned him out were 22 Jump Street and Jupiter Ascending. He was like, he felt like the fat kid at the buffet. He was just working, working, working. He said he took 4 movies back to back without any time off. He also goes and said, "quote As good as I wasn't as good as I wanted to be in those last 2 movies because I didn't have the energy." Now, again, 22 Jump Street did do well at the box office and was received well by critics. Jupiter Ascending bombed and received bad reviews. He also admitted that he considered walking away from Hollywood altogether in 2018. In April of that year, him and his ex-wife, now ex-wife Jenna Dewan, announced they were separating after 9 years of marriage, and they share an 8-year-old daughter, Everly, right? But check this out. During his interview with Variety, he opened up about the axed standalone superhero film Gambit. If you remember, he was supposed to be Gambit, right? And I remember talking about this a lot of times on Trusty Sidekick, and because Gambit kept going through like 3-4 different directors. Now, according to Variety, him and Reed Carolyn, who was his directorial partner, excuse me, they spent 4 years working on the project. He said the studio really didn't want us to direct it. They wanted anybody but us, essentially because we had never directed anything. He said he was willing to give up directing Gambit because of how much he loved the script. It had been co-written by Carolyn and resembled the tone of Deadpool. Here's the thing. He said, once Gambit went away, though, he said, I was so traumatized, I shut off my Marvel machine. I haven't been able to see any of the movies. He says, I love that character. It was just too sad. It was like losing a friend because I was so ready to play him. What do you think about him saying that he shut down and he can't watch a Marvel movie?
Nah. No, fam. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Let me tell you something.
Look, your pride might be hurt, but bro, if they backed up a truck and said, watch this movie, you would watch the damn movie. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. Bro, you shouldn't have even been Gambit to begin with. Like, let's just go there. Let's go there.
Look, I'm not saying that, man. I got a movie coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna say what I gotta say after the 18th. I gotta make sure they cut me out this motherfucker.
Anyway. Look, I'll be 100% honest. Does it suck? Yeah. Like, I love Gambit as a character. I think Gambit is like, he might be my favorite X-Men character, and people completely disrespect him and don't understand the true power that Gambit has. But like, he said it's supposed to be like Deadpool. Gambit is not Deadpool. Gambit is a very, very serious character.
There's the Guild of Assassins versus the Guild of Thieves.
But not even that.
Murder. There's a lot of murder.
The Morlock situation, that whole, like, the genocide. Gambit is a very dark character, and there is so much in his past and in his history before he reaches the X-Men that, like, there's a reason he's one of my favorite characters. Does it suck we're not going to get that movie? Doesn't mean we're never going to get it, but I wouldn't have trusted it in Channing Tatum's hands to direct it. I
agree with that. He just said it. You've never directed anything prior.
I don't think I would have trusted him as Gambit, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, seeing what he's done with accents in other movies. And look, I'm not saying never say never, but look, I'm going off what I got. I'm going off of what I got. And with what I have, I don't see anything that says he should have been Gambit.
This bullshit needs to stop now.
Okay, let me say this. Listen, as somebody who here's my only way I kind of relate to him. Okay, as a man who has auditioned for numerous roles on a variety of TV shows and films, I will personally admit I don't typically watch this show once it first comes out if I don't get that role. Like, there's certain shows that it wasn't until the panorama and we were locked down and the nigga needed something to do that I didn't start watching until then. Because I was like, I auditioned for this and I didn't get it. So I was like, I don't want to see this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? See somebody else who get it. It's like when I watch a commercial that I auditioned for, I didn't get, and you see somebody else who gets it. So I kind of understand that. But look, bro.
No, I totally get that. I totally understand that point. But I'm just like looking at it realistically, like, brother, did you really think this movie was gonna get made?
Nigga!
Like, I'm sorry, but after the first like 2 years, like, did you really thought the movie was gonna get made?
Hello.
I mean, when you kept again, the studio is trying to again, they went through like 4 different directors. I remember that they was like, yeah, Channing, Gambit got another director. Gambit got another director. I was like, I don't think Gambit's ever happening, and it did.
But you know what we never heard? Gambit's got a writer. Because look, I'm gonna say this, but what movie is that director directing with no script?
God damn! I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet.
Blerds in the Hood every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. All full episodes exclusively available on Twitch for the month of February. www.twitch.tv/BLERDS, the letter NTHEHOOD. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.